Hey guys, welcome to Rockin' the Country. I'm Don. I hope you're having a good day. Welcome to my new subscribers. Thank you to the subscribers who've been here for a long time. Those of you who leave comments or like the videos, it all gets seen and it's appreciated. It's hard to keep up with all the comments as far as responding to them, but I read them. And sometimes I'll be on the checkout line in the grocery store, on my phone, and I'll be reading the comments, and I can't respond when I'm there because, I got to be putting my food up, but I'm reading it. But I don't always get a chance to get in front of my laptop, which is when I'll do the responding to stuff. But thank you for all that. Today, I am reacting, as I frequently do, to a band I've never heard. Not only haven't I heard this song called Weight of a Trigger, but I'd never heard of the Lost Dog Street Band. So here's the dealio. I don't know if this is even going to see the light of day. If you're seeing it, it clearly has. But this is a 2019 release, and the new ones tend to get blocked. Like when I did Ashley McBride's Little Dive Bar in Dahlonega, bang, got blocked. And it had only come out like 3 months previously. So anyhow, let's hope this one makes it. But these folks are from Kentucky, and from what I could tell, I think they're from Muhlenberg County. Those of you who know the band, maybe you can, maybe you know that, but the little bit of work I did, I think they're from Muhlenberg County. I don't know where that is in Kentucky, but this was requested by Eat It. I let EAT space IT, Eat It. And that always reminds me when I see your screen name, Eat It, of that scene in Animal House in the end when they took the guy's car and they turned it into a deathmobile, and on the car they had painted Eat Me. And that always just cracked me up. But let's see, the band, just a little bit, it's like a trio. For the research I did, I looked on their Facebook page, and I looked on Bing. I binged it, but it's Ashley May and Ben Tod, and they're husband and wife, and from what I could tell. And the bassist is Jeff Loops. So let's see what these guys are about. The Lost Dog Street Band. I really like the name of that. And that band, that's a very cool street name. Very cool band name. Here we go with Weight of a Trigger. Some confusion going on.
The weight of a trigger is more than you'd figure. It's a crutch for Atlas to stand, and the consequence in his defense was more than he planned. But it drives the heart of man. Fall of a hammer is darker and deeper than any grain of ocean sand, and the pacifist with broken wrist can only pretend. It drives the heart of man, and lo, behold, Mr. Samuel Colt, mine the ore and forge the bore and shape and bend a bloody world that drives the heart of man.
You dug deep for this. researched part of this.
The spark from the primer gives vision and power, like a newborn in a mother's hand.
Wow.
And the Holy Ghost from Jericho won't save you again. That drives the heart of man. The smoke from the barrel is a warning and fable that a soul can rise at your command.
Yeah.
With your breathing right and iron sight, so you could understand. That drives the heart of man.
Breathing right.
And lo,
he just mentioned, I thought I heard him say, with your breathing right. I don't know if he said breathing right or breathing rights. And I know, like, if you're shooting at distance, you have to breathe properly when you're shooting long distance anyway, because just even a breath can alter it a little bit. I was watching something on that. I don't know if it was on TV on a sharpshooter or whatever, but you got to have your breath right. And when you're in the heat of the battle, that can be difficult. Or if he was talking about with your breathing rights, like you've got a right to be alive. You've got a right to have breath, but you're in my scope. And maybe that's what it was a reference to. Let's see.
behold, Mr. Samuel Colt,
Got a Colt 45 maybe.
mighty or enforce the bore and shape and bend a bloody world that drives the heart of man. The weight of a trigger is more than you'd figure. It's a crutch for Atlas to stand. And the consequence in his defense was more than he planned.
I don't know what that means.
That drives the heart of man. That drives the heart of man.
Well, that was macabre, no doubt. But rightly so. Man, I like that. The weight of a trigger, like, and I've thought of this on different occasions. I mean, maybe it's exposure to movies, or you just think, well, if I'm in a given situation, could I pull the trigger? And you think of people who've gone to war, and what's that like? And even policemen who are on the job, and there's a gunman shooting all over the place, and the cop shoots him and takes him out. It messes the cop up. Like, they almost always, they're told by the department, you're gonna take some time off now because it's gonna hit you, even if the person deserved it. It isn't like you just wake up like you had a cup of coffee the next day and, oh yeah, well, that was the right thing to do. Taking a life is something that's just, even in the mob movies, like the mafia movies, they'll depict, like, killing somebody is, it'll mess you up the first time, but somehow it gets easier, I guess, like anything else, even though it's this horrendous thing. But that first time, like, the weight. But I like that he said not the weight of your conscience, but it's the weight of the trigger. And then a lot of the development of the rest of the song, it's like, wow, where's this coming from? Did this come from their life? I get the sense that, I don't know how familiar with guns and the gun life the folks in the band are, but there is something in their life, because you can't sing it like that without having some context, some experience on some level as to what that's like. Even if it's somebody else's song, you can't sing it like that unless you've been in it somehow. But I don't even know how I would rate that. That might be the most macabre I mean, the song that got me the angriest was Alyssa Lies. That got me the angriest. How do I rate that? I can't, yeah. I'm not going to rate it. Wouldn't even, I'm lost, you know? I mean, that was just a different experience. Love to hear your guys' thoughts on that, whether it's what you would give it as a rating or just what your comments are on how you heard it and experienced it. There are a lot of different lines in there. Some I know he mentioned Samuel Colt, so I mean, how many different Colts are there? You know, there's a Colt 45. You know, but wow, I gotta leave it at that. Don't know what to say. That was just an experience that I may have to experience it again and just pay attention to your comments. But we'll leave it at that. Atlas. He mentioned Atlas too, and I don't know. You know, the trigger was a weight for him to stand on. I don't know what that's referring to. So I can't read it. I don't know enough about it. So that's it. Welcome to my confusion. Oh, who did this to me? Eat it. You did this to me. So now it's up. You have to leave comments now. And explain yourself. Explain the song and give your rating as though you had been on camera. Because I don't know what to do with it. So that's it. All right, guys. Hope you somewhat enjoyed that. I'll see you on another video. Have a great day. Keep rocking the country.